Hey,
hoping to.
list those four things again.
So I go over leads that we're working on together, if we have some. I go over escrows or pre-approvals, so people pre-approved and maybe they've
In
already.
contract. Okay.
I go over a sales tip, right? Something I pull out of our library, FISBOs. We were talking about last week, so all my salespeople are talking about agents maybe looking at calling FISBOs again and a script for that. And then the last thing is invite them to something.
Now,
Something
do you do all four of those on one call, or do you pick like I'm calling Realtor Steve Carlson, he's number three. I'm calling Gerald, he's number four. Is that how you do it?
well, it's interesting. I created the 4 weeks, the four boxes because there's 4 weeks in a month, and I always wanted to have something new to talk about. But you know what I found?
Tell me.
It's better if I talk about all four every time.
Yeah, it's probably pretty easy just to kind of touch base on all those things in one phone call.
And then I play that game. Remember that game, Carl?
Remind me.
The one who hangs up first loses.
Oh yeah.
So if they want to talk, I talk. So if you call does 30, I think it was 30 realtors a week, and
Hmm.
before we met, I had a list of 40, but I would call 20 every week and talk for longer. And then if they didn't answer, I'd just call all 40. And I think both work. I think picking up the phone is what works best, and then having something to give. So that way I don't have to think of a script every time I want to call them on Monday. I just go over leads. If we don't have any, how come? If they're an agent, like what are we doing to get some leads? You need some help, right? Escrows, where we're at on them. People who are making offers. I know I talked to you on Thursday last week, but what happened over the weekend? And then a sales tip, something that I thought of them when I saw all of my agents when I saw the FISBO script come up in our conversations again. I'm like, it's time. I've seen FISBOs for the first time in a long time. You talk about it, give them some ammunition, and then invite them to something that could help them. Because our mastermind is just that. It's a top agent who's not a professional speaker. They're not a coach. They they're a referrer of one of our members. A top agent that does at least 40 sides a year is what we like. 20 buy sides, maybe 20 sale listings, and they teach something they're good at and why they think it's important and how to implement it. And each time I'm on there, I'm like, huh, I can't. Like I forgot some of the stuff that they teach me again. You know what I mean? Like this game we play is like there's so many things we used to do that we gotta have a thing to remind us, and I can tell you what that is. I was driving up to Reno last night because I'm working in Reno, and one of my friends who was in the mortgage business too, and they live in Texas. We were chatting. He's like, "Hey, what's the three most important things about growing in your business?" And I was being a little lazy, but I was being serious too. Well, the first three are all the same thing, and that's accountability.
Hmm.
We can have a lot of attention, but without a group like a peer group, accountability, it's tough. So these DSP calls that Carl and the team do, where you get to jump on and make your theme day calls with a group of people,
Hmm.
it's accountability. You say you're going to be there next Monday, you show up. It's like say you're going to go to the gym. Um, Going to the gym, driving to the gym, that's no fun. But once you get working out, it's a lot of fun. And I think those Monday calls are just like that. So those are the four things. And I think, coming up, it'll be 3 weeks from next Tuesday will be the next mastermind. Um, and so if you're interested in checking that out and you're not a member, reach out to Kristen and uh, and you can learn how to get on that call as well.
Hey Jim, let me ask something. On when you're doing your outbound calls on Monday to realtors to beat the summer doldrums, do you have an ask on like so leads? Like let's say I'm calling about a lead. Hey Jim, this is Carl at ABC Mortgage. You sent over Chauncey Witherspoon the other day, and just want to let you know here's where we are with him, and we got most of his application. He got busy and wanted me to call him back this afternoon. Do you do an ask on every single call, like when I'm calling to update you as the realtor, and
Yeah.
whether it's a lead, an escrow, a sales tip, or invite them to something, is there always, and I say always, but you know what I mean? Is there always an ask for future business
Well,
or
there's a well for future business, right? There's a built-in ask by asking them to come do an event with you, right? But but the way I ask usually is I either ask for leads or an appointment, and I base it on if we have leads or not. So if we don't have leads, I don't ask for leads. I ask to meet them.
meet with like realtor
Realtor,
Jim
it's like
Yarrington?
Carl. We've been working together for like 10 years, and I can't remember the last time we were three-quarters of the way through the month and I didn't have any leads from you. How's it going? Like if you're in a relationship like that, I'll say that. Let's get
Yeah.
together. Let's brainstorm on what we can do to get some leads. I'll come to
So
your office on
that
Tuesday.
make
Yeah, go ahead.
that makes perfect sense, because I'm sitting here thinking, they're getting leads, they're getting sign writer calls, they're getting past database calling them like an active agent. They got listings up, they're getting sign writer calls. If I'm not hearing from them, there's a reason why, and maybe either maybe I've let a little weeds grow along the path a little bit, or they're distracted with something and maybe need a little empathy, some sort of life situation happening of some sort. So
Yeah, so you're right on. So check it out. It's the opposite of what you would think. If I'm getting leads from them, I ask for more leads. If I'm not getting leads from them, I don't ask for leads. I ask for an appointment
hmm.
because all I can think of is that Pepsi driver. You remember that Pepsi driver?
No, remind me.
So I was in the grocery business for 8 years, and there was a time I thought that would be what I was going to do. And I did the displays, the end caps. I
Mm.
have a little, I don't have your artistic ability. I have a teeny tiny bit of artistic ability, so they made me do the end caps, and you got to build them and clean and organize them and all this stuff. Well, you have to talk to all the vendors, right? The vendors want the end caps. They want to sell you a bunch of Pepsi or a bunch of Budweiser to build the cap, the end of the aisle, right?
Yeah.
And this guy from Pepsi was all, kind of took me under his wing, and he taught me stuff about the grocery business. And I was thinking for a while, hey, I don't want to be in the grocery business anymore. Maybe I'll go be a rep for somebody. Well, how do you do it? What makes you so good? And he said, every time I look into a store manager's eyes, I'm looking for, should I partner or should I service them or should I repair my relationship? Partner or service or repair. Everything's going good, you just service. If their business is slow or mine's slow, I need to partner. If I'm not getting leads, I need to repair the relationship. And I think that can only be done face to face. I don't think it's like, hey, are we doing okay? I think it's a sucker punch, Carl.
Mm.
What do you want to meet about, Jim? I'd say, well, I just reviewed my goals. I set my annual goals, and it's been 6 months. So I sat down and I busted them out, and I reviewed them. And I go over, Carl. I do the one-page worksheet for realtors with every one of my realtors, and
Yeah.
I have it with me. So I'll be like, I just went over mine, and I have yours here.
Mm.
Let's get together and go over it. And they're like, you have it? They don't even have it.
Mm.
Not all of them. I'm not making fun of realtors, but a lot of times, they don't have it. I
Yeah.
say, let's get together and go over it and see where we are. Maybe make some adjustments. And then I go give, right? And at the end, I'm like, hey, what's one thing I got to fix?
Mm.
And just shut up and they'll look at you like you're crazy. What are you talking about? Like, I'm a student of business. You've got a great business. And I want to keep getting better because I know if I don't, I'll get worse. I just know that's the truth. Anything that requires skill, you're either getting better or you're getting worse. There is no maintaining, right?
Mm.
That's what I've been taught my whole life. So I say, what's something I could do, me or my team or how we do things, help me get better. And then
Mm.
because it's not personal, they'll tell me why they're not sending me business and I can fix it.
Mm. Mm.
That's the
Hey,
repair part.
hey, Shannon Quicksale. Yeah, are you mic'd up, Shannon?
Yes, I'm here.
That's a great question. Ask Jimmy.
So if I have a Focus 40 agent, but also have two under contract with them right now, should I call him on Monday and again on Tuesday for updates, or should I just call on Tuesdays?
Well, I say talk to your good agents every day. I mean, I say yes, for sure. I say stay in a rhythm and call them. I know I'm gonna on Tuesday when I call Shannon, I say, "Hey, I know I talked to you yesterday, but you know I'm committed to Tuesday updates. I do them every single Tuesday before 11 o'clock. So truth is, there's nothing going on since yesterday, but the appraisal is due back later today, and I'll let you know when it comes back."
Okay.
And
What
then
else you got? Yeah.
I agree. I can count on one thumb the amount of agents that complained to me over the last 25 years. You're updating me too much. I know too much about what's going on. Like that,
there's
never,
like
ever,
no
ever
realtor ever.
happens.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that never happens, So great question, Shannon.
And
Hey,
Shannon, for
You.
me, when I'm giving, it's easier to call. Sorry about that.
That
Someone
makes
else.
sense. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And
and
the other thing I find, Jim, is like if I'm calling Shannon every Monday to earn her business, and then I stop doing that at any point in our relationship
Yeah.
without her saying, Carl, you don't need to do this on Monday, right? Now, if she does that, of course I respect it. But without her saying, if I stop, like every Friday afternoon, I go buy some flowers for the lovely Mrs. White and have them here on our little kitchen island. Every Friday I go do that. If I didn't do that one Friday, she's like, "What's up?
100%.
What's
100%.
up?"
Every relationship's the same. I wash my wife's car, at least fill it up with gas, hopefully both, but for sure gas every weekend. If I stop doing it, what's it tell her?
Yeah.
It's not good. I know that. I'm not going to find out. Let's put it that way. Same thing with our realtors. We do all this stuff to get them. And then once we get them, like on this accounts pyramid thing, I'm going to teach at the event coming up. There's the prospects and then accounts and channel accounts. And when a prospect finally gives you a lead on the accounts pyramid that I teach is I have it typed trust barrier because you broke through the trust barrier and you got to act like it. You can't just make it no big deal that they finally started giving you a lead. You got to be all happy. You got to be all over it. You got to update them. You got to send them thank you cards. You got to stop by, say I was on the way by. I want to see if you were here and say hi. You're courting them. Like, make no mistake.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting close to the top of the hour, and I just want to make sure we get this in. I mean, this week our theme is definitely going deeper with agents. You know, Jacek will be on tomorrow. He's got a class Thursday going deeper with agents. What we've been talking about today is going deeper, right? I love the way you've laid it out too, Jim. Like, haven't got any leads. I need an appointment. I need to get together. That's going
Mhm.
deeper, right? And so, especially with a summer slowdown coming up. But I do want to let everybody know, and Kristen, you can help me with this, is that this event that's coming up, there's a new twist to this where you can invite an agent, so or two. I don't know what the number is, but when it comes to the four things that you mentioned, Jim, right? Leads we got going right now, or deals we got going right now, a sales tip, or invite them to something. This could be very instrumental along the lines of going deeper with your agents, right? Especially the good ones, the ones we want to go even deeper with. Maybe inviting them to the event that we've got coming up. It's in October, correct? So, and now's the time to start thinking about that. So, Kristen, give us the details on this. If we've got, first of all, if you're going to the event, just put your hand up or say in the chat you're going to the event, that you're planning on going to the event in October. Well, now you have the option to invite an agent or two to come with you. What's the deets there, Kristen and Carl or Jim?
I'd love to hear it from Jim, honestly, because in my tenure here going to the events, I've never had it where we actually invited a real estate agent to come with us. So
Yeah.
this is a very cool thing, and I know Jim was talking about having different sessions during the event for breakout rooms. So I'm so excited to hear like how would you utilize this?
Yep. So at Next Level Coaching, we did 2 events a year. We always did, except for COVID. COVID, we did them virtually, and eventually the members and the loan officers they said, "Hey, we want to bring our realtors. They're going to love this." They always ask about it when we get back. So we started letting them bring them, and then they wanted to be coached. So we're going to do that again here with MMA and let the members bring a realtor or two. I have some friends of mine I used to coach with that are going to run the coaching division of agent animals and help our agents. It's only to benefit our lender members. What I mean by that is we tell you to get deeper and spend time with top referring agents if you work on your business together, that's the right kind of relationship. And it's an action, not just words, right? To work on your businesses together. So we want to provide that for you guys as an opportunity, because I think that's how you go really, really deep with 10 to 20. So I'm excited. It should be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be cool, man. Plus, who doesn't want to go out to Florida in October, right?
Day
So I
one,
think,
beautiful.
yeah, I think that you're going to have good a good response to this. And the link is agentanimals.com. So if you're going and you want to
So,
invite
well,
some,
just
go
to be
ahead,
clear.
Kristen, go ahead. Yeah.
So here's what I would suggest.
What?
If you're already registered, if you're not registered for the event, mastermindretreats.com. If you're a member, reach out to the office. You have to be registered personally to be going to the event before you can use the link to invite agents. So what I would suggest is just call us. We can get you everything you need.
Okay, cool.